Alright, Snyder cultist, get it out of your system. You can call me gay, my channel's gay, you don't know what you're talking about. Snyder's better, Henry Cavill's better, this is stupid, this movie is silly, Snyder is so deep, Snyder's in the thick of it, DCU's better. I'm gonna remove the hashtags anyway. You got that out of your system? Good, because I don't care what you got to say. No, I'm not a Superman shill, and I don't get paid to say I like this movie. Not even YouTube pays me. Now to everyone else, the new Superman movie is finally out, and I love it. This review will go into spoilers, so this is your warning. I won't go too deep into it. I'll go over some of the characters, the story, and my favorite moments, and some nitpicks. I've been waiting for this movie for a long time, and I really needed to look forward for it ever since my grandpa passed away earlier this year, and it left me in a broken state for a while back in January. I needed something to inspire to look up towards. Superman is back, played by David Cornsweet, showing the humanity side of him, the bright, colorful, and emotional side of him. They skipped the origin story for him since everyone already knows it. This is a well-established Superman in a world full of heroes. A story where the people are skeptical towards aliens and metahumans. It's a story about immigration. A story about where he belongs, where he truly belongs. What he really wants to do is save everyone, to show everyone who he truly sides with. The movie starts out with a simple white text on the screen in the Arctic, giving a brief explanation of our Boy Scout, where he lost his first battle, crashing down and asking Crypto, his dog, well, his cousin's dog, to take him to the fortress to recover and to rejoin the fight. When he was sent to Earth, his biological parents from Krypton sent a message with him saying that they love him, but the second part of the message is corrupted, so he's trying to encrypt it. There's a point in the movie where the message was encrypted and manipulated by the enemy, saying that he should expand the Kryptonian race by hooking up with others and to conquer them. He doesn't want to believe it at all and reconcile himself and explain it to the other Justice members what he truly does. He breaks into Lex's office, crashing out, breaking stuff and yelling at Lex about where his dog is while being recorded. The whole world knows he's dangerous now. He turns himself in to show everyone that he can cooperate and is on their side. Lex creates a teleportation device, a little pocket dimension, and is interrogating him, explaining why he hates him, and telling him how he got the other metahumans to turn themselves in, and got Metamorpho to turn himself in, and got him to create kryptonite, which is slowly poisoning him. Lex took Metamorpho's son, that he's in a cell right in front of him. Superman was able to convince him that he can help. Metamorpho created a small son to help him recover a little and save his son while fighting Lex's minions, and having help from Lois and Mr. Terrific. After that battle, Lois took him back to his family farm and met his parents so he can recover, and have a talk from Jonathan to tell him who he truly is and what he's fighting for. The rest of the film is him fighting the villains, the Engineer and Ultraman, and after beating them, he confronted Lex. He stopped him and explained that he's more human than he would ever realize, that Earth is Superman's home. He loves helping the people of the planet and do anything to keep them safe. Superman saved all the metas trapped in Lex's pocket dimension and had an interview with Lois. When I say they did an interview, they really kissed. He was really good as both Superman and Clark, which made it more believable to tell the difference between both of them, with the tone shift in his voice. He wasn't Clark Kent in it enough. One thing I say I want to see a bit more of. Lois Lane in this movie is really good. She's a great reporter, and she's there for Clark. She also says she's not good at relationships, but she tries. She interviews Superman, not Clark. She knows that Clark is Superman. Superman is intervening in foreign affairs, two fictional countries that are going at war. Superman is stopping one side that is starting it, while he takes the Prime Minister of the powerful side and throws him against a cactus, as in torture. They don't show this. Superman says this in the interview. Lois is pressuring him, saying that it's not a good idea. Interfering just makes you look bad. Why are you here? The internet calls you names. Just all the typical reporter stuff. And how Superman hates the internet. After Superman turns himself in, she does some reporting, tracks him down to see where he went, and to see if Lex is behind Superman's parents' messages being leaked and altered. She gets the help of Jimmy on her investigation and goes to Mr. Terrific to track down Superman and found the teleportation device that Lex built, which they were surprised to find out about. He actually built a pocket dimension, and Mr. Terrific was upset about him doing so, and a bit mad. He opened the gate to look for Clark. He had the gate open for too long, so it collapsed on itself, but they did save Clark. Lois found evidence to prove Luthor is guilty and Superman is innocent. She was really good as Lois Lane. I would find it believable that she and David was actually dating off screen. She's better than the Man of Steel version. I'm sorry, but I forgot that she's in those movies. She's just written very poorly and bland. Lex Luthor is the best character in this movie. He is rage baiting and crashing out. He is aura farming throughout the entire movie, well, most of the movie. When he was breaking into the Fortress of Solitude, he got his henchmen destroying everything in the place, and he is slowly walking, and a robot tries to attack him, and a saw blade comes flying at him to destroy the robot, and he doesn't even flinch, taking off his glasses to get the job done. This was shown in the trailer. He kidnaps the dog and plays it off like nothing happened. He takes Superman's message and shows it to the world, saying that he's terrified, allowing someone like that is allowed to roam free, and it works. He got people to turn on him. He wants to kill Superman, he wants to break him, he wants to show everyone that he can't be trusted. He wants him to break into his office. After Superman turns himself in, he shows him his secret, his plan, and why he hates him. That he could just play hero, shows up from another planet, and try to be a human. That he is humanity's destruction. He trained a bunch of monkeys just to spread hate about him on the internet. He killed a street vendor in front of him because he thought he worked for him, but only he helped him one time. He was going to kill Clark Kent next, but Luthor doesn't know that they are the same character. When Superman escaped, Lex was crashing out so bad he was yelling, breaking stuff, and getting his crew to clean it up. He wants a distraction for Superman. One of his teleporters was broken and can't be opened, but he didn't care. He turned it on and it started ripping the world in half to get his attention. Lex's main goal was to be king of a country, putting billions in one side of a war to rule his own country. After being stopped by Superman and getting his ass kicked by Crypto, he lost. He started to cry a little, and he realized that there's much more to it. I don't know how to word it. Lex in this movie is so petty, he might even give Reverse Flash a run for his money. Mr. Terrific is fun too. He is very sarcastic, belittling anyone, calling them dumb. He tries to shut down Lex's pocket portal, but without the access key port, he can't do it. He kept one of the portals open for too long to save Superman, which caused it to collapse on itself. He is a great fighter, kicking Lex's minions' asses with his T-spears and his skills, karate moves. He and Superman made it to Lex's office to shut the machine down, and one of Lex's minions tried to help him, but he shuts him down, saying, "I don't need your help. I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific," and shuts the machines down. He's a real one. When Lois came to get some help to track Clark, and he put everything down just to help. He's a lot better than the one from Arrow, but I love that show, but that one was not comic accurate at all. But I did enjoy that character. Guy Garner, one of the worst Green Lanterns. I'm saying this in universe, not real life. He is really funny. He's getting on everyone's nerves. He's the leader of the Justice Gang, which is a working title from the others. He's making middle fingers from his ring, throwing tanks from it. He has a face that I want to punch. He's fun in the movie, but I want to see Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart the most. Jimmy Olsen is actually in this movie, unlike the last one. He's doing some investigating to take Lex down, and he's getting his info from Eve Tessmarker, Lex's girlfriend, and she is constantly recording and taking selfies and took photos of Lex's, and Jimmy uses it for Lois's investigation. Jimmy is Clark's best friend and a nice guy, a great reporter, a bit of a ladies' man, very humble, nerdy, and very charming. It makes me like the character a lot more, and I want to see more of him in this universe. Crypto is cool in the movie, jumping around and destroying a bunch of tech, thinking it's chew toys. He is a little annoying, but super cute. And Gary is the MVP, one of the super robots. He'll do anything to protect Kal-El. And John Cena's Peacemaker makes a small cameo in the movie. He's doing an interview with a talk host discussing Superman's crash out on Lex Luthor. If he should be trusted, it's a fun cameo, and Metamorpho is great too. He is someone locked up, losing hope. He wants to save his son, but he can't do it without upsetting Lex. And after meeting Superman, he was inspired by him and started to gain hope again and fought along his side. Ultraman, played by Henry Cavill, is amazing in this movie. Okay, I'm joking. Henry isn't Ultraman. It's a clone of David. I would say that it's like Bizarro, but just a replaced character. But the action and fights are amazing in this. He's listening to commands to interact with his environment. He's kind of a robot. Lex got a hold of Superman's DNA in one of his last battles and made a clone. For some of the other characters like Hawkgirl, the engineer, and some of the daily reporters, they are okay. They had some cool scenes and made the movie filled out. For Hawkgirl, if they gave her some more screen time in this universe, she could be better. My favorite moments in this movie are the Lex Luthor stuff of him crashing out and rage baiting throughout the movie, the Mr. Terrific stuff, the talk that Lois had with his parents about who he truly is and showing Luthor that he's more human than he is. Any nitpicks I have are mostly pacing issues. slowing the movie down really hard. CGI can be wonky sometimes. Test marker is annoying, and Superman using a cactus torturing a guy. Other than that, I love the movie. There's technically isn't really any post credits in the movie because James doesn't want to tease future movies that will lead to nowhere. One scene, he is in outer space watching Earth with Crypto, and the second one is where Superman is talking to Mr. Terrific about the world separation incident, looking at a building affected by the accident. He's saying it looks a little off, and Mr. Terrific saying it looks fine. He's not going to take it apart and rebuild it from scratch and just leave it as it is. They are fine post credits to me. The realish one is by the end of the movie where Supergirl shows up looking for her dog, so they are teasing her movie next. I want to talk about the controversies surrounding this movie. It really isn't anything that serious at all, but I'm going to go over them briefly. The first one is the director, James Gunn. He's getting hate for no unnecessary reasons. I like his comic book movies. A certain fan base hates him for rebooting DC, firing Cavill, and making a Superman movie. James made some inappropriate jokes on Twitter, but this was 15 years ago. I am not going to hate the guy because of that. People can change. The other thing about this movie, it's getting a lot of hate. It's mostly coming from the Snyder fans, but mostly the Snyder cultists. A lot of the Snyder fans I met, and they seem really excited for the new universe. The Snyder cultists hate this movie because it's not Snyder, it's not Henry Cavill. They are spamming their hashtags, nitpicking the movie, finding a reason for it to fail. The hashtags don't work, they never do. They are boycotting the movie so they can get Snyder back, but I'm sure Snyder is done with this superhero stuff. And I don't think they are outside of the movie theaters with signs boycotting the film. They're not wasting their time on that. And if you are not a 3D chess grandmaster without opening your third eye to understand his movies are really deep, then you're not a fan. Just stop. His movies aren't that deep, and it's just bad writing. Your favorite movie is not immune to valid criticism. Another reason of hate is Henry Cavill fans. Even some Cavill fans don't even like Snyder. That may come to a shock to you. They are mad because he's not Superman and prefer his version. If he had better writing, he would be Superman. I watched his movies. I think he's okay, but the fans are going to come up with excuses on why he works, and we can do the same thing for David. Another reason of hate, it could come from some Marvel and DC fans. The general audience probably hate it. Some people that don't like it are not Snyder bots. If anyone says they don't like the movie, they are called Snyder bots, but are normal people caught in the crossfire. And another reason is probably because of the reboot. That's the only controversy around the movie. It's just getting hate for no reason. You don't have to like it, just don't nitpick it and have no actual reason to do so. Overall, I enjoy this movie and I'm willing to see it again. I'm being serious. Is anyone free this weekend? That's all I have for this video, and I'll see you later.